So this next one will be, okay, imagine there's a time traveler. He's going back in time and eliminating people in history. And there's 3 people he's going back to eliminate, and when they're in infants, so that they'll never grow up and make the impact in the world that they had.
So who do you save?
Who do you save of these 3? First one is Steve Jobs.
Okay. Oof.
Second one is Bill Gates. And the third one is Elon Musk.
Oof.
So all 3 of them, as far as technology goes, all 3 of them have changed the world. Steve Jobs, without Steve Jobs, you have no iPhone. You have no mobile computing like we have today. Now, it may have eventually happened one way or another, but it definitely
Not
wouldn't
the
be
way
how
it
it is. Bill Gates, without Windows of the 90s, the PC never would have grown to what it is. And Elon Musk, what he's changed so far is you kind of have to look at him a little more into the future, too. How much more is he going to change the future? If you think the Mars missions are an actual thing.
If Putin accepts his challenge,
his
to
combat,
one-on-one combat.
Yeah. But Elon is convinced that we need to be a multi-planet species. That we need to be. Maybe it might not be for thousands of years, but eventually, we need to be prepping to get that way. Because that's not one of those things you can come up with in the last minute and go, well, no, we need to build a station on the moon, or we need to, start colonizing the moon. Which you can't use the word colonize anymore, but...
Hey, colonizers.
So, of those 3, you can only keep one.
Steve Jobs. I think without Steve Jobs, the other 2 wouldn't have done everything they've done.
Yeah.
Because him creating the
Bill Gates did steal the entire UI
right.
from Steve Jobs.
Right.
Yes.
But even more than that, Steve Jobs creating the first home computer, which maybe still would have eventually been, but Apple made it, big for the first home computers. Without that, human technology as a whole wouldn't have progressed as far as it is today.
Right.
I mean, that's changed human progression so fast.
I have to agree with Damian on this one.
Because without him,
I think he's the one.
Yeah,
I think he's the one you save because
he's not my favorite. Elon Musk is definitely my favorite of the 3. Just personally.
Yeah, Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, both as human beings, were horrible human beings. Steve Jobs, not so much as Bill Gates. Steve Jobs was just horrible to his workers. Bill Gates is just a horrible human being to the planet.
Yes.
And Elon is the opposite. He's the bizarro Bill Gates.
Or maybe Bill Gates is the bizarro Elon Musk.
But Elon is the real Iron Man. So, yeah, without Elon, you don't have Iron Man.
That's true.
Jon Favreau said that they based the character, and I watched an interview the other day that Jon Favreau and Robert Downey Jr. went and interviewed Elon before they even started the movie, when they were still in the development stages, talking about him because they wanted to base the character on him.
It always
as far as
Disney.
the billionaire tech. Now, Iron Man would have still been Iron Man, but he wouldn't have been the Iron Man we know.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that if you eliminate Steve Jobs, then it's like he said, everything that came after. I think a lot of it may have happened. It could have happened in a different way, and we could be further. We may not be as far along as we are now if it hadn't been for him and the way he did things. I'm thinking that you could eliminate either one of the other 2 and leaving him in place where he's at. And over the years, there would have been somebody that would eventually have came along, maybe not necessarily Bill Gates, but another individual, and would have came up with an alternative operating system.
Right.
And then, you can say further on down the road, Elon Musk comes along, there could be another person with a eidetic memory or whatever it is he's got, super smarts, and doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But right now we've only got him. We got that one, so